Hello guys, welcome to the channel the Amazicellent Hacker. Today I'm going to solve the box game server from TryHackMe. Before getting into the walkthrough, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. Alright, I'm the site tryhackme.com. I've already joined the room gaming server and also deployed the box. Here's my IP. Okay, let's start the walkthrough. So this box is rated easy in TryHackMe. So there's only one task. So it asks us to find user flag and root flag. Okay, let's get into the walkthrough. First of all, let's run our nmap scan. So to do that, just copy the IP, go to terminal and type sudo nmap -s to run default scripts -sv to enumerate version -o for OS fingerprinting and the machine's IP and hit enter. Okay, just let the scan to get completed. I'm just going to stop here and get the scan results. As you can see, that's couple of ports are open. Port 22 SSH and port 80 HTTP is opened. Okay, let me start the enumeration is port 80 HTTP. Okay, just copy the IP and go to your browser and just paste it. It will just open the HTTP server. Okay, there seems to be some sort of page, gaming page. Okay, as the name suggests. Okay, let me run a go buster scan to search for directories. To do that, just type go buster dir for directory, -u for URL, and HTTP and the IP, and that's W for word list. So I'm going to use this word list user share word list darbuster directory list 2.3 medium.txt. Okay, that's T for threads, so that is around 100 threads, and that's timeout of around 100 seconds. I'll also give it a couple of extensions PSP and TXT with flag -x. Okay, let's hit enter and let's run this go buster scan. Okay, it immediately found bunch of directories. Okay, let's search this uploads first. And it's kind of not opening. Okay, so kind of got a couple of files dictionary.list and manifesto.txt. Let's check what are they. The hacker manifesto by the mentor. Another one got caught yesterday. It's some sort of message. I'm not going to read it all. Let's check another file text.lst. It kind of contains a bunch of word lists, so probably we're going to do some brute forcing in here. Just let me download this dictionary.list file, duplicate in the IP will, and the address will just download it. So it's my dictionary.list file. Let's check if GoBuster found any more directories. Okay, it also find this directory /secret. Let's check what's that. Okay, some sort of key, secret key. Okay, so kind of got encrypted SSH key file. Okay, it's nice. Now let me copy it and try to just brute force the passphrase using zone. Let me just copy it. Let me just paste it in the file. Then I'll just name it IDRSA. Let me paste it in here. So I kind of pasted this encrypted SSH keys. Okay, let me save it. So we got a word list, this dictionary.list, and an encrypted SSH key file. So we kind of point that probably the password is located in this word list. Okay, let me just use SSH to zone to convert this IDRSA to hash file first. So SSH to zone is located in this folder. User share zone and SSH to zone, then give their file name, and this I'm going to outfile it as hash. Okay, and cat it. So here's our hash file. And now to crack this hash using zone label, you just type zone and the hash file name is hash and the word list dash with flag dash dash the word list. Just look at it in current directory. What was it named? Text dict.lst. Okay, so this is the syntax zone hash and dash dash word list across text syntax dict.lst. Okay, let's run it. Hopefully zone will crack this SSH keys. Okay, it immediately found the password and it is let me in. When I was so kind of got passwords for SSH keys also, and but we kind of don't have username. Okay, let's search some more, I enumerate some more. Hope we kind of get some sort of username. There is a full, there's a robot.text also. Let's check that robots.text. Okay, viewing the page source of this index.php file, I kind of got some comment in here. It says that zone please add some actual content to the site. So kind of got the username also, it's zone. Okay, now let me stop this Google scan. Okay, so to log in with SSH using SSH key, just type SSH and the username zone and the machine's IP. Let me copy the IP first. Then give a flag dash I for keys. It's SSH. Oh no, IDRSA. Okay. So it says that bad permission. Okay, first let me change permission of that SSH keys to the desert type CS mode 400 IDRSA. It will just give the permission to read these keys only. Okay, let's hit enter. Okay, now let's just run the same SSH command again to enter passphrase for the key. So what was the passphrase? It was let me in. Okay, let me copy and paste it. It will be just easy to do that. Just type Ctrl Shift C and Ctrl Shift V will do that. Okay. Alright, we are kind of inside the box. Okay, let's get the user flag. Now let's get to privilege escalation part. So for privilege escalation part, I'll just like to check two things first. So first one is to check for any executables with sudo rights enabled. Second one is to just search for scripts with SUID bits or SGID bits enabled. For all that purpose, you can easily use enumeration scripts or automatic enumeration scripts. So if you don't know anything about them or you don't know what are the best automated enumeration script and how to use them, I have made another video on that. I'll just drop the link in the description below. You can just watch it and just get general idea about them. Okay, let me start with sudo one first. So it kind of asks for password. So password is let me in. Let me just paste the password. Okay, kind of don't know password for this user zone. Is the password cracked by zone? The repo was for actually encrypted SSH keys, so that didn't work in here. Let me just get Let's see past the file. Okay, so there is only one user zone. Okay, you can see here that LXT is installed in this box. Interesting. Okay, now let's check groups. Okay, so the current user in the LXT group, you can just type ID also. You can see here that its GID value is 108 is a LXT group. So its ID is 108 for LXT. So this is probably the privilege escalation vector. So if you just use automated enumeration script, it will immediately show you this. And now let's just just escalate the privilege using this LXT. I can clear the screen first. Okay, so to escalate privilege in Linux system using LXT, I've made another video and I've explained in detail how does that process work. So I'm going to quickly show you the privilege escalation path. So there are a couple of ways to escalate privilege using LXT. I'm just going to show you the easiest one. So first of all, you need to go to your Kali. Okay, then you need to download LXT Alpine Builder. Just go to Google and type download LXT Alpine Builder. It will just point you to a GitHub page. So the first one is Sargle LXT Alpine Builder. So I've done a couple of boxes that need the privilege escalation using this LXT. So it's kind of quite familiar for me. Okay, let me just clone the repo. To do that, just type git clone and the repository name. So I started cloning. Let's get inside the directory LXT. Let me just zoom this pane first. Okay, inside this directory, just change the user to root. Just type sudo su and type the current user password. Okay, now I'm a root user. And just run the script build.alpine. It will start building alpine image. So if it don't work for first time, just try running it a couple of times and it will work for you. Okay, after a few trials, it kind of started installing alpine. So it will just create a tarball file. So we are going to just copy that tarball file to vulnerable box. Let me show you. Let's exit from the root user. So here is a tarball file or alpine image. So now we're going to transfer this alpine image to the vulnerable box. To do that, I'm just going to use Python HTTP server. Just type sudo python 3 and import module http.server. Give a port number. Okay, now Python HTTP server started. So let me just download this file in my this box. Just copy this alpine image name. I even don't know my machine's IP. Okay, what is it? 10986 to 27. Right. Now to download this file in this box, just use now. Just I'm going to use wget. Just type wget http the IP 10986.227 port number 8000 and the file name. Okay, let's download it. Okay, so I kind of transfer this alpine file from my Kali Linux to this vulnerable box. So where is the alpine image file? So now what I'm going to do is we're going to load this image file. First of all, just initialize LXT. To do that, just type LXT init. So set everything default and keep on hitting enter. Okay, so storage pool is already exists, so we kind of don't need to create a new one. So Let me just get out from there. So we already got the storage pool, and I'll just import that LXT image. So the data type LXT import image and the image name. I've already copied it, so I'm gonna paste it in here. Okay, now we're giving an alias with this flag dash dash alias. So I'm just going to name the alias as the AC hacker. Okay, it's actually LXT image import. You cannot import image. LXT image import and the image name. Okay, so image can get imported. Okay, let me first list the image. Let's type LXT image and list. So here is our image, the AC hacker. Now we're going to create a container with it. LXT init, the container name. First give the image name, the AC hacker, and the container name. I'm going to name the container subscribe. Okay. Then we're going to enable administrative privilege inside it. We just keep flag dash c and security dot privileged equals to true. So container is created. Next we're going to configure it. LXC config device 8 subscribe my device and text source. So we're going to just mount and root directory inside mnt root folder. mnt and root, and we'll just need to do it recursively so all the folders are mounted correctly. Recursive, recursive equals true. I think it's the correct syntax. I'm gonna switch enter. Okay, I can't mistype device. Let me just fix it. Device. DEVIC. Let me hit enter again. Okay, device. My device edit to subscribe. Okay, after that, just start the container. Just type LXC start and the container name. Okay, so the container is started and already mounted. Now next we are going to execute a shell command with it. Just type LXC exec. Container name is this container has administrative privilege. Giving bin assets will probably give us a root cell. Okay, let's hit enter. Okay, now we are a root user. Now let's get the root flag also. Okay, I think it's inside, so we can mount it the container inside this folder /mnt and root, so it's probably inside this folder mnt root and again root and root.txt. So there is our root flag also. Let me copy it quickly and paste it in here. Alright, we kind of successfully completed the box. So here's our congratulations message also. So this is how we can solve this box gaming server on TryHackMe. So this much in this video. If there are any queries, leave them in the comment section below, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon.